Heavenly Father, please bless today's game, these two teams, and all that are watching them play. We thank you for the opportunity to gather and compete. May these young women bring out the best in each other and in themselves. Please keep each and every player safe from injury and harm. We're thankful and we ask these blessings in Jesus' name. Amen. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First, the starting lineup for the Hutchison Sting. Wearing number 1, Kate Wunderlich. Number 9, Caroline Jabert. Number 15, Haney Harris. Number 18, Ella Luder. Number 20, Alex McBain. Number 21, Paige Corzine. Number 25, Kristen Nunn. Number 37, Molly Brown. Number 39, Wright Prather. Number 49, Kate Brown. Number 55, Audrey Graves. And now for the starting lineups for your Lady Saints. Representing the senior class, Laurel Allen, Dallas Hawkins, Taylor Martin, Caroline Oldham, Virginia Zanella. Representing the junior class, in goal, Mylan Carroll, Lauren Sharping, and Ashley Wood. Representing the sophomore class, Natalie Howard, and Alyssa Tinsley. And representing the freshman class, Allie Howard.
So we're coming to you live here tonight. It's Charlie with my strike partner Boogie back. We got 40 minutes on the clock. We're taking on the Hutchison Sting. Quentin, you saw the last game they played against the Sting at Hutchison. What can you tell me about that one?
I mean, it wasn't our best night from the Saints. I mean, gave up a penalty. Don't know if it should have been, though. Pulled off a tight 2-1 win, but if the Saints played true to their form tonight, I think we could see a big blowout win going into our game, I think, against SBA this week.
I think they have one before that, and SBA is next Tuesday for senior night.
Okay.
Any predictions on the score for tonight?
I say 4-0 Briarcrest.
4-0, big number. Anyone in particular?
I mean, definitely our goal scorers. You could see some from Ashley Wood. Our other strikers, we could see some from Natalie Howard. She's had some goals this season. I mean, there's just been scoring all around the table, so I can't give you a straight prediction, but...
Fair enough, but 4-0. We'll see how that plays out throughout the course of the game here.
All right. Alrighty.
Unlike the last time we were together, this is a much better night weather-wise. Clear skies, wonderful fall day. Field's dry, in great condition. We'll look forward to seeing a good match tonight here for these girls.
Definitely.
Looks like it'll be a Sting with the kick.
All right, and we're underway here. Long ball from the Sting. Headed by Laurel Allen. Virginia gonna try to keep that in. Oh, that'll be out for a Sting throw. Quick throw. Flicks over her head. Cleared out by Lauren Charpy. Virginia Zanella still on that. Tries to find Ashley Wood, but just wide of her feet. Lauren Charping with the deflection, and it'll be a Sting throw in. Allie Howard on the ball. Clears it out. Sting and the Saints going for it. And that'll be out for a Sting throw in. Headed out by Taylor Martin for another Hutchison throw-in. Off Allie Howard. Allie Howard clears it out for another Hutchison throw-in. Natalie Howard on that, clears it out for another Hutchison throw-in. Allie Howard. Cross in from the Sting. Cleared out by Laurel Allen.
Oh, and the break could be on. The break could be on. If she just finds it, is she looking for Ashley? No, she's going to play it back.
Oh, just behind Natalie Howard. Laurel Allen on that, applying pressure. And cleared out by Lauren Charping. Virginia Zanella tries to play Caroline Oldham, but it's intercepted. Laurel Allen with the interception. Tries to play Ashley Wood. Laurel Allen clears it. Sting on it still. Sting trying to take it up the line, but Laurel Allen's still on that. Pass to Virginia Zanella. Virginia Zanella plays Ashley Wood. Ashley Wood.
These girls are really tightly bunched over on that far side of the field. I mean, I think you could throw a large center circle around almost every girl on the pitch besides the two keepers in their respective end boxes. These girls really need to spread out for me. I see Alyssa Tinsley on this near side. I'd like her a bit wider. Caroline Oldham. Again, these girls are so tight together.
Laurel Allen dropping back. Laurel Allen tries to throw it long. Alyssa Tinsley on that. Plays Ashley Wood. Ashley Wood plays Dallas Hawkins wide. Dallas Hawkins taking it up the line.
Dallas has the Rockets to get by her. Good ball in.
Tries to play ball in. Just couldn't find anybody, but good first Saints move.
That's something as I was looking at how tightly all those girls were bunched. If Dallas Hawkins can get free on this right side, which she can have that ball in all night long.
I definitely agree with you, and honestly, if they keep on giving her that space, I think she has the speed to try and create an opportunity for herself even.
You're absolutely right. She definitely can. She's got the game for it. She's got the speed for it.
Oh, and a foul by the Saints. That'll be a Hutchison free kick.
Looks like they're setting up for a long ball over the top.
Ball is played. Shouldn't be too difficult to handle. Headed by Laurel Allen, but the Sting get possession.
What are these ladies doing? They just don't seem into it yet.
Definitely a slow start for the Saints. I mean, I haven't seen many passes connected at all yet, and I mean, I hope we can change that. Just a very slow start from us tonight, and I've definitely seen better from these Saints.
Yeah, it seems like they just haven't quite found their first gear yet. I mean, last week they had 2 games, one hard fought in the rain, and then the other one against Collierville that they gutted out a 2-1 win coming from behind. So it's possible there's a bit of a hangover from that, but again, as you said, I expect these girls to get much better here in the very near term. All it'll probably take is 1 goal to unlock things, and then we'll see this whole thing open up for us.
Definitely agree. I mean, they just don't seem really focused, locked into the game right now, but I mean, 1 good ball through could really change things here. And Mylan Carroll will be playing the punt here. It's going to go wide right. We're going to try and keep that in. That'll be out for a Briarcrest throw in after it's cleared by a Sting player. Dallas Hawkins will be taking the throw. Tries to find Ashley Wood long. Cleared out by the Sting down the line. Long throw from Dallas Hawkins. Can't find the feet of anyone, but it's off the foot of a Hutchison player for another Briarcrest throw-in. Taylor Martin on the ball. Tries to cut inside. Plays Allie Howard drop. Just couldn't find the feet of Dallas Hawkins, and that'll be another Hutchison throw-in. Good tackle from Alyssa Tinsley. Alyssa Tinsley plays Dallas Hawkins. Plays Alyssa again.
We start to hear some of the calls from the crowd after that ball movement by Dallas.
For sure. There'll be a ball down the line. Hawkins should be able to catch her. Ooh. And that'll be out for a Saints corner kick.
I don't know if you can hear that from this side of the field. As we stand here completely across the pitch, you could certainly hear the Hutchison coach commanding his players to do something a bit different than what they were doing at the moment. Looks like he's back now again.
Mylan Carroll pushing the players up the field, looking for a big punt here. That'll land on the foot of Taylor Martin. Nice touch. Finds Laurel Allen at the outside back. Plays Caroline Oldham. Not a bad ball. Ashley Wood on that. Ashley Wood might be able to catch her. Virginia's in now. Just can't find the feet of Ashley Wood.
No. It's looking better, though, in the past 5 minutes or so. Again, the first 5-6 minutes we started slow, but with almost 10 minutes burned here in the first half, they're starting to find their form a little bit, look a little bit better for me.
Definitely agree with you. I mean, they are starting to pick it up now, starting to play like their true form. And though I wouldn't say they're there yet, I mean, it's just the progress towards that high standard that they hold for themselves.
I think you're exactly right.
Starting to connect passes, starting to communicate more, starting to put in these big tackles on defense. I mean, definitely more of what we want to see, and hopefully we can just keep on raising that bar.
Yeah.
Ashley Wood on the ball. And a long, I think, shot attempt maybe from the Sting. I don't really know what that was.
Yeah, it was definitely a shot. It was a bit speculative, a bit hopeful. Not one you'd expect to meet Milan with really from too many areas, but certainly from about 35 yards out. You're not going to expect that one to get by her.
Yeah, definitely not one of those shots that you would expect to be taken, or never one you would expect Milan to concede. Dallas Hawkins with the throw right here. Looks like Hawkins will be looking for another long throw. Headed by the Sting. Natalie Howard on that, though. Finds Hawkins. Finds Taylor Martin. Taylor Martin tries to switch it. Laurel Allen on that. Laurel Allen looks at her options, plays Caroline Oldham. Caroline Oldham plays Taylor Martin again. Finds Alyssa Tinsley. Sting played up the line, but that'll be touched out by Alyssa Tinsley for another Sting throw-in. Sting looked to throw the ball in here. Touched out by Taylor Martin, though. The Sting trying to switch it. Laurel Allen will be on that.
Not a bad idea by the Sting on that play. Oh.
Ooh. Little bit of contact, but there won't be any call by the referee. Nah.
Seemed fair to me. I didn't see anything enough in that to award a free kick over there. Did you?
Not really. Not from what I've seen. I mean, just shoulder to shoulder. No, I may be wrong, but on the far side of the pitch, I think I might be seeing two subs warming up, coming in. Hopefully they can change up the game. Big ball at the field from Laurel Allen. And that'll be the Saints throwing again.
You're right, Q. There are two warming up over there. Coach Alexis is giving them some instruction. I don't think they're going in quite yet, but it looks like, well, they may actually be headed to midfield right now. I think it might be Carson Wells as one of them.
And Sophie Ham, it appears. I think Sophie Ham.
Definitely Carson, and look, yep, Sophie Ham, you've got it right. So we'll look for them to inject a little bit of pace up top, I would expect.
Oh, dangerous ball for the Sting. Cleared out by Lauren Charpin.
Saints got caught there for a moment. You know, they were pushing extra bodies forward to try and put a little more pressure on. Then that ball came over the top. Fortunately, Dallas Hawkins has got rockets in her boots, so she's going to catch most people behind her, but it was a good clear, I believe, by Charping.
Yeah, it was.
Into the match for Briarcrest, number 23, Carson Wells, and number 11, Sophie Ham.
So it appears Virginia Zanella and Alyssa Tinsley will be going off the field, and Carson Wells and Sophie will be going. It looks like to be the Carson will be going up top of the striker, and Ashley Wood will be shifting to left wing as Sophie Ham goes in at the right wing. Hopefully they can create some opportunities for these Saints. Another long throw by Dallas Hawkins. Carson Wells heads it inside. Oh, and the touch is missed by Natalie Howard. Giving her lots of space.
There's a ball up the line. They're looking for it. Yep. Not enough real estate left for the Sting to keep it in on that side. I have expect Dallas Hawkins to launch this over midfield. She can really uncork one. She barely half tried and got it there.
Sophie Ham. Don't know quite what she was doing on that. Through ball.
Oh, it could be on that side. It could be on that side. There we go.
Good little layoff.
Can Carson find it?
Carson has it forward. Wells still on that. Might try and play here. Might take a shot herself.
Blocked once, twice.
Good defensive effort right there by the Sting, but I mean, definitely starting to break through here, and that's what I like to see. Hopefully we can generate a goal soon. Starting to put the pressure on this Sting. Starting to play like we normally do. It's looking good for us.
Absolutely. Saying nothing about the girls that were in there, but Carson has injected a little bit of pace up top, and in the last game against Collierville, she was quite bright that night. It looks like she's continuing her form from that night. But again, the girls as an entire squad played well that night. Just like to see them, as you said, find their form as a team and kind of find that breakthrough. As we said, once they get that first one, you have to expect there'll be another one coming shortly. Saints faithful seems quite into the game already.
Definitely. Showing a little bit of speed, and honestly, it looks like it might be propelling these Saints, giving them a little bit of energy that they didn't have at the start of the game.
Always helps. Always helps. Girls are kind of static. There you go. See Sophie checking in. Dallas, that's what I was talking about.
Definitely.
That is an incredible weapon to have if you can take advantage of it.
Oh, and the ball will be long by Natalie Howard. That'll be out for a Sting goal kick.
I like what she was thinking, trying to find that through ball run for Carson.
Definitely agree. Just a little more backspin on it, try and keep it in bounds, but not a bad idea.
No. If they keep running that play, eventually they're going to find the Sting backing off of it, and then they'll find space in front of it, just kind of turn in on goal if they'd like.
Touch by Natalie Howard, decent tackle. Still on that. Not giving her any gaps. Allie Howard.
I'd like to see this field open up again. Again, they're too tight for me. Now they're starting to spread a little more in the offense.
Oh,
I like what she was thinking. Come with it. Oh, that's a nice ball outside.
Ashley Wood. Hopefully Ashley Wood can get to it. Oh, it keeps it in. Tries to take a shot, I believe. Not a bad look. Caroline Oldham tries to take one herself.
A bit ambitious, but I don't have too much problem with it. She had a good look at it. She was open. May as well let it go. There's plenty of other Saints players buzzing around the box, so if that gets misplayed at all, that's probably in the back of the net. So with what she was thinking there, I don't have a problem with it. Unlike the one that happened earlier with the Sting, there was really nobody up there to support it, and there really wasn't enough pressure on the keeper to cause Milan trouble.
Definitely agree with you. And as you were saying about the rebound, I mean, we get players in the box, we crash the goal. I mean, it's how we got our goal against St. Mary's, that 1-0 win, tight game, last 10 minutes, and we just got the rebound off Carson Wells' shot, and Ashley Wood was able to put it in the back of the net. We might see one of those tonight.
Well, you've called for 4 of them, so someone's got to find them for us.
That'll be played off Natalie Howard for Sting throwing. As Sting looked to throw in here, hopefully we can get a big defensive stop in the Sting zone half. Taylor Martin putting good pressure on her, forcing her on the line. Head. And that'll be out for a Saints throw. As this half keeps on going on, I mean, you can definitely see that the Saints just keep on getting better and better. They're starting to put the pressure on. They're starting to play their usual play style. I mean, just no free looks at goal, no free passes, no free touches, no free anything. And they're starting to play their game and move the ball well. They're starting to create opportunities.
Yeah, I agree. And what we're also seeing, as you said, is they're playing their game. It's just a nice spread out wide. I'd like to have seen an overlapping run come from that backside again. That may not be what Coach Alexis is looking for. But there's plenty of space wide on that side that could have been taken advantage of. But what I'm saying is, we're not really seeing much of. I mean, there's a ball forward by the Sting, so the ball is technically in this half of the field, but the Saints have control of it. Oh,
dangerous. That was dangerous for Mylan Carroll.
Dangerous to be sure. If I'm going to trust somebody to do it, it'll be her. But as a coach, I'd just soon not have to trust you on that one. She handled it calmly after it was bobbled for a moment. Now we're back in our offensive end of the field. Like we said, there's been very little possession by the Sting in, our defensive half. Really, we've controlled the possession. It's just been little miscues like that where we've just been slightly off, where we haven't connected. But again, you see the intent, you see what they're trying to do, and it looks right. It's just not quite right. They'll get it though. They're with about 20 minutes gone here in the first half. We're about halfway through the first period, and the Saints have definitely imposed their will on the game. I think there's more to come, as you've said up front. Again, another long, hopeful ball. There's really no one running onto it.
Definitely. The Sting have lost that fire that they really started with, that they really just wanted it more, and they're starting to play these just long, wishful balls. I mean, it doesn't even seem like they're trying to generate offense, more just getting off defense for a little bit.
Yeah, nice touch, but handled again by Dallas. And the Saints faithful see something they enjoyed in that last one, as you can hear them probably over the microphones.
Throw in, headed out by Allie Howard. And Allie Howard on that. Finds Caroline Odom in the middle.
Could be on. Find Carson. Find Carson. There it is.
Oh, not a bad ball. Dangerous ball. Still on that. Not
that
bad.
A girl. Oh.
And the keep just gets her hands on that, but definitely a dangerous ball. And if Carson keeps on making this run, we'll definitely see one from her tonight.
Without question. And to be fair to the Sting keeper, that was brave. Her defender was coming down on her. Carson was coming down on her. They were coming in hard, and she went out and threw her body in front of it. Maybe got stepped on a bit, which is never fun, and, held on to it. So credit to the Hutchison keeper. It's a nice save. Sorry for the chuckle. The coaching from the other sideline was quite displeased with the decision given on the far side for a Saints throw. A bit incredulous that it's going our way.
Excuse me. Allie Howard touch on it. Hits the back of Lauren Charvin's head. The Sting on that. Charpy takes a touch inside. Finds Dallas Hawkins. Dallas Hawkins finds Sophie Ham wide. Sophie Ham on that, but loses it. Dallas Hawkins recovers for it, though. Might be a dangerous ball through here. Ashley Wood on that. Oh, and just scooped up by the keeper.
Again, the keeper had to be keen to that one. Ashley was firing in on top of her, and That was for sure in the back of the net. The keeper does not get a touch on that. The defenders were not going to keep up with Ashley there.
Ashley Wood wins the punt. Ashley Wood tries to cut back. Ashley Wood. And try to give her off her foot here. Oh, not a bad ball in. Lauren Charping on her back. Oh, dangerous ball through here. Hopefully Laurel Allen.
Oh, and they keep it in.
Good tackle by Laurel.
Wonderful tackle on that far side by Laurel Allen.
Definitely.
The Saints were stretched. The defenders were chasing behind the ball, and that striker on the far side for Hutchison definitely has wheels. She was down that sideline in a hurry, and our defenders are no joke from a speed standpoint, so she has definitely got speed in her boots.
Definitely agree with you. I mean, we have a solid defensive line, but if they keep playing balls like that, I mean, I might have to change my prediction to a 4-1, 4-2 win for the Saints still.
Could be. Let's maintain the faith. We've got another 15 minutes left in the half, roughly. We'll see if we can't score one and get this thing turned back around.
Definitely agree. I feel like just with this Saints team, once we break the deadlock, I mean, goals start coming in abundantly. So hopefully we can get one of those now and just give ourselves time to just strengthen the lead. Mylan Carroll will be on the goal kick. Gonna try to play it long. Ooh. Played to Laurel Allen on the side. Tries to find Caroline Oldham. That should be off the... Well,
yeah, off green. That'll be a white throw.
Yeah. Sting throw. Lauren Charping on that. Has it to Laurel Allen. Allie Howard clears that out, but Sting return one. Ashley Wood finds Caroline Oldham. Caroline Oldham tries to cut back inside. Gonna try and find someone. Just couldn't find the feet of Ashley Wood, but not bad ball movement. Dallas Hawkins should be able to get to that with minimal effort. Sophie
could be on if she turns her. There she turns her.
Good turn, good move.
You got Carson.
Finds Carson. Carson's gonna definitely try and play this.
Got Ashley Wood coming in the center of the box. If he can find her.
Just couldn't get the good touch on it.
Ashley had made a nice run forward into the box and was there for it.
That'll be out for a Sting throw.
End of the match for Briarcrest, number 6, Olivia Moore.
Looks like Caroline Oldham will be checking out and Olivia Moore will be checking in.
You know, Boogie, I said it earlier that, you know, the Sting side is, you know, playing some hopeful balls forward, some long balls forward. It has proven to be so far their most dangerous attack. You know, those balls over top. As our girls have pressed forward, they have been found stretched once or twice. And to your point, could be one of those things that gives up one of those warning shot goals. Nice tackle by Laurel Allen.
Good tackle.
So we'll see if they continue to play kind of the long ball. That's a nice ball up that sideline. Can Ashley get there?
Oh, just couldn't get there, but not a bad idea.
I say the Saints are playing a bit more controlled, trying to connect their passes, but you know, right now for me it's a matchup of styles. One playing a little more long ball, another one playing a little more connected possession soccer. So we'll see what our girls end up pulling out.
Taylor Martin. Oh. Lauren Sharping plays that up. Sting center back gets a touch on it though. Natalie Howard regains possession for the Saints. Hawkins plays Martin. Oh, just over the head of Ashley Wood.
Will it slow down? Will it slow down? Not quite.
Just too much on it.
With just over 10 minutes remaining in the first half, any impressions from you, Boogie, on what we've seen here in this first half?
I mean, definitely a slow start for the Saints. Not used to what we're seeing, but I mean, I think that we're picking it up now. We're starting to create opportunities, but I mean, the Sting are starting to get that little offensive spark back and making good runs with, I think, an 8th grader for them. So, I mean, they definitely look dangerous, but props to our defensive line. They're doing good all around. Sharping, Howard, Hawkins, and Allen. I mean, especially Laurel. She's had some really good tackles playing that left fullback positions. Good slide tackles. Dallas Hawkins as well. Just a great all-around effort.
Do you think we might see a change of formation or players maybe in the second half? I know once or twice we've seen Dallas shift sides of the field, trying to exploit things, open things up, from the other side. I mean, she has created opportunities from this near side.
Now, something I don't think would be bad for the Saints. I mean, I've thought it all season, just haven't said it. I wouldn't be against seeing Hawkins play at that right wing position, playing a 4-3-3. Wouldn't be a bad idea because she has wheels. She can play good crosses, and I feel like if you find her through, she's gonna get a goal for you.
So Ashley, can she find Sophie? Sophie's open on this
Plays Natalie.
Near side.
Find Sophie. Sophie. Oh. Headed by Allie Howard. Sting header. That'll be headed by Taylor Martin. Oh. Olivia Moore tries to take that up the field.
I like what she did there. She shielded her off with her body and then rolled her back upfield. Again, the defender worked hard, got it back, but I like what I saw out of Olivia on that last turn. Just can't find feet there. Bit of a friendly nudge on the far side from the Sting for our Laurel Allen.
In the match for Briarcrest, number 40, Lucy Pierce.
Looks like Lucy Pierce is coming in, I think is what I heard.
Yeah, that's what we heard. I don't know who she subbed off. It looks like, who's going off on the far? Oh, another sub coming in. Oh, no. Lucy is not going off. She had wanted to sub off for Natalie Howard, it appeared. So she'll probably come in at the next Saints throw. There was a Saints kick on the far side, and so they couldn't make the sub on the free kick.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it at home, but similar to what we said at the start of the game, you could throw one center circle around the entire set of girls on the field at the moment.
Definitely. I mean, it still looks tight. They're starting to open up, though.
There she is. This is what I want to see more of the second half, is finding that ball out to Dallas.
Olivia Moore on the ball. Plays it off the Sting for another Saints throw.
Now it looks as though Lucy will be coming in for Natalie Howard.
Into the match for Briarcrest, number 40, Lucy Pierce.
I don't know if that's a like for like, or if pulling Natalie off shifted Ashley Wood down to center part of the pitch.
Yeah.
And now Lucy's kind of taking up spot on that left wing where Ashley normally plays.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that we're going to see Ashley at the 8 or the center attacking mid, and we're going to see Lucy Pierce up at that left striker position, left forward.
Such a weapon, that throw-in by Dallas Hawkins. It opens up so many things around it.
Definitely agree, but honestly, I wouldn't be against a short throw. It seems that the Sting are starting to read these long throws all the time. Maybe just switch it up a little bit
exactly
so it
right.
doesn't use or lose its effectiveness.
Yeah, I agree with you. Ooh.
Oh, not bad. Carson Wells.
Brave by Olivia Moore.
Shot, but
very brave. That one clearly stings. I mean, I've caught one in the face like that from a yard away. I know you have, Boogie.
Pun intended.
Yeah, pun intended. That is not fun.
Ooh.
Another hard tackle on the far side.
Laurel Allen tracking back on that.
Oh, a dangerous giveaway. We got the overlapping run. There it is.
Good ball through. Tries to find Sophie Ham. Right there, I think Sophie Ham should have tried to take it inside rather than assuming she would miss a touch on it.
And that's clearly a penalty. I don't know that it was actually, well, for a second I thought it was unintentional. And then seeing the reaction of the Saints players, it may have been a little bit intentional. We're a bit of a ways from the field. We don't get to hear all the conversation that goes on out there.
Lost by Carson Wells. Just couldn't find an option in anybody, but good tackle to regain possession. Taylor Martin on the ball. Plays Dallas Hawkins. Tries to play the ball in.
I don't know about you, Q, but this last few minutes of this first half, I'm not sure if it's getting more physical or more chippy or a little bit of both.
Definitely. I mean, starting to get more physical. Might be some on-field problems between these players. I don't really know, but definitely starting to see a lot more of these calls, a lot more physicality, getting into the backs, maybe stepping on the boots a bit. I don't really know, but definitely seeing what you're seeing.
Yeah.
A dangerous through ball, but Hawkins should be able to get to that. Good tackle by Hawkins.
You're exactly right. That was a great tackle. It was as much made by her positioning as she chased down that ball. She got her body across the Sting player, and she just, the girl from Hutchison just couldn't get it turned back in. Dallas with a nice recovery run, but that was, again, that long ball that has opened up the Saints once or twice and created their best opportunities for Hutchison.
Definitely agree with you. As we go on through this half, I mean, it looks like 15 from the Sting. It's starting to give Hawkins a real run for his speed, but Hawkins definitely hasn't given up yet, hasn't shown any cracks. But hopefully she can keep up that same good positioning, because that's definitely helped her throughout this half. As 15 appears to be probably their most dangerous player.
They're looking for her on this ball.
Dangerous ball in. Ooh. Scooped up by Mylan Carroll. Good job on her part coming out for that.
Not sure exactly which one of the defenders lost her mark, but there was definitely a Sting player right in on that ball, and fortunately Mylan was to it, and it was just a bit out of reach for the Sting.
That'll be cleared out by Lauren Sharping for a Hutchison throw.
We've got about 50 seconds left here in the first half. The intensity has certainly picked up a fair bit. The chirping on the field, not chirping, but chirping, has certainly picked up. And we are seeing a little bit more intensity. So we'll see if this carries into the second half. I think it bodes well for the Saints to have that kind of intensity, kind of follow them into the next period. But again, they need to be keen to that long ball that Hutchison continues to play over and over again. Not sure if that's a tactic they picked out just for the Saints tonight, or if that's their normal brand of play. Do you have any insight into that, Quentin?
I mean, not really, to be honest.
And that will do it for the end of the first half. We will talk to you again here in about another 10 minutes.
All right, the Saints will be kicking off to start this second half. Here from Michael Bell Field.
Looks like Olivia Moore shifted up to this left striker position, or maybe she's left midfield.
Looking for an ambitious long ball to start off the half. Carson Wells putting on loads of pressure here, but looks like a little bit of a deflection from Olivia Moore will go out for a sting throw, but good high press from the start. Would have liked to see a little bit more ball movement to start the half off, though. Really just wasted the kickoff.
Yeah, my guess is that at halftime, Coach Hines was very clear about what she expected for this second half, and it injected a little bit of effort into the girls, so to speak.
Yeah, a little bit more passion. I wouldn't be surprised if we see these Saints being more physical.
Yeah, as we talked about, the first half ended fairly physical, but to your point, I mean, dangerous ball.
Shit. Mylan Carroll, I mean, had the shot been on frame, I think Mylan Carroll would have been able to stop that. Had her angle right, closing off the near post, but definitely a dangerous ball. Hopefully the Saints can work that out so we don't even have to worry about conceding one here.
Yeah, totally agree. The long ball, it's not how I like to, play soccer, but I mean, it certainly, my goodness, speaking of a long ball, that's quite a kick by Mylan Carroll, but, I'd like to see a little more possession, a little more control. But again, it can open up a team, especially if you've got speedy strikers up front that can get behind the defense. Because again, we have seen several times where that ball has caused problems for our Saints backs, not because they're not fast enough, but just because they're pushing forward, trying to push for that goal. Every one of the Saints, save for Mylan Carroll's in this offensive half of the field, so we know they're pushing for goals. We know that they want to score.
Definitely. I mean, with that, though, I think that the Saints should still play some disciplined soccer. They shouldn't be in the race for a goal. I'd say move the ball well, and when it finds the back of the net, it finds the back of the net. Because, I mean, you get a good counter to one of those long balls, and it can be really dangerous. But a good ball from, I think, Allie Howard. Carson Wells is going to try and play that in. That'll be off the sting for a Saints corner. Hopefully we can generate something here, maybe get a head on it and find the back of the net.
Looks like the Sting are going to go with more of a zonal marking setup where you just kind of set players around the box. Then if somebody comes in, you kind of track their runs. The problem with the zonal marking is, as someone who watches Arsenal screw it up all too often, if you don't have people on bodies, you can overload a certain player by running 2 or 3 at the same spot. Didn't happen now.
And although everybody's calling for a handball, that isn't a hand right there. That definitely was a foul right there, though, as Lauren Charping gets pushed down by the Saints, or not Saints, Sting player. That'll be a Saints free kick here.
For me, I don't know what you think, Boogie, but it feels like the officials have done a reasonable job of allowing some of the physical play. But if it starts to get kind of chippy like that, that's when it can start to get away from you. So we'll keep an eye on that.
A rough ball from Dallas Hawkins. That'll be a Sting free kick right there. There's a little bit of contact in the midfield. Honestly, on that free kick, I would have liked to see maybe a short ball to Charping and then play it in. I think they're putting around 10 back, including the keeper, on these free kicks and on these set pieces for the Sting. So I think we should just play short and try and open them up more as they're trying to park the bus here.
Hutchison should do the same. They've got this right back wide open on this near side and nobody within 20 yards of her. It's always tempting, to kind of get that long ball forward, but when you've got somebody out there that can carry the ball for you for another 15, 20 yards before you play it in, I like to see that done. So I agree with what you were talking about there with regards to the free kicks. We'll see if they switch it up in the second half a little bit more. Nice ball.
Oh, what a touch. Good connection from Howard. Howard tries to get to it. Oh, still on that, though. maintain possession. Olivia Moore tries to take one on goal.
Oh, and
Maybe
this
a
could
rebound.
be. Oh my goodness. And there it is, Boogie. There it is.
And that's what we were talking about. I mean, Alyssa Tinsley tries to follow it the first time, a great second save from the keeper, but I mean, keepers can't do it all. And Alyssa Tinsley finds the back of the net on her second attempt at goal. As we said from the start, I mean, rebound goal against the Turkeys and now a rebound goal against the Sting.
That's exactly what we were talking about earlier. You know, if you want to play that long ball in on keeper, that's fine, but you got to have people crashing the net. Alyssa Tinsley was very keen to it. Again, keeper made a terrific first save, an excellent second save, but Alyssa kept chopping away and got it in the back of the net. No less than the Saints deserve at this point, and now we'll see if this game unlocks a little bit here for Hutchison. You'd expect they want to push forward for a goal here, try and get this tied, possibly, you know, see if they couldn't pull it out. But, you know, being that it's a region game, every win is important, even a tie is important. So you'd like to expect that they would probably change it up a bit.
Dallas Hawkins throwing the ball in. Finds Taylor Martin. Plays Hawkins again. Hutchison on a breakaway here. Dangerous ball. Charping is on that though. Charping trying to contain. Cleared out by Laurel Allen. Sting get the ball again in the midfield though. Could be dangerous. Olivia Moore on that, applying pressure. Laurel Allen. Oh. Olivia Moore, good interception.
Like seeing Olivia work
Moore,
back on
taking that up. Oh, not bad though, not bad. Caroline Oldham still on that. That'll be out for a Sting throw, but good tackle from Caroline Oldham. Lewis Tinsley plays it up. Touch missed by Carson Wells, but that'll be played out by the Sting for another Saints throw. In my opinion, I think the Saints have really started to control this game here. Starting to see a lot of opportunities up top and starting to lock down the defensive line as well. Not giving away anything. I mean, what do you think?
I agree with you. I mean, it's, you know, there's still a lot of soccer left to play here. There's over 30 minutes to go. And we have seen the Saints be a little bit susceptible to that long ball over the top. So it's only a one-goal advantage at the moment. You'd expect Hutchison to start pressing forward much harder the second half. Or, excuse me, now particularly having given up that goal. So agreed, the Saints have kind of imposed their will a little bit early on. But we'll have to keep an eye on that and see, you know, how they defend that long ball. Because, again, it's proven effective, and it seems as though this thing have, you know, put in a dedicated plan to try and get those balls over the top and catch our defenders running, facing their own goal.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what you're saying. And as one of my old coaches said from a couple years back, I mean, right now you got the foot on the gas and you don't want to take it off. We got that one goal advantage. Let's try and get a 2-3 goal advantage. Just drive this game away and take home a big region win at home. Goal kick here for the Saints. The Sting clear that out for a Saints throw right here. Long throw from Dallas Hawkins. First one was on that. Natalie Howard gets the ball.
Carson's
takes
calling
up the
forward
line,
inside.
good move, creates space.
There's a good run by Oldeman and Olivia Moore inside.
Couldn't find the feet, but still on that. Alyssa Tinsley. Don't know if that was a call or not. I mean, you're the better officiator than I, but I don't know. Seems like just a little bit of physical contact, but it might have been a lean in there, dropping the shoulder.
Yeah, I guess for me, that I'd have let the play go on. It didn't seem like anything was necessarily dangerous for the Saints, and it looked as though Hutchison still maintained possession of it. So it's, for me, 6-1 half dozen the other. I don't have a big problem either way, but I probably would have liked to seen it go on. Love seeing how hard Carson's working up top.
Definitely. She's doing what a lot of strikers don't. She's pressuring the keeper when she has the ball, trying to see if she'll make a mistake, Maybe miss a touch and she gets the ball played back, mess up a pass and play it into Carson when she tries to clear it. And, I mean, definitely a very plausible thing here.
Looks like they're
good
well
tackle
read.
by Dallas Hawkins. Long ball to really nowhere right there. That'll be a Saints free kick after just a bit too much physical contact from the Sting. Lauren Sharpie on the free kick. Not the best kick, but still maintain possession.
Blocked down.
Oldham on that. Oldham finds Taylor Martin. Taylor Martin going to try and take her up the line. Cuts back. Give her some options, Taylor. Give Taylor some options. Oh, Taylor Martin, dangerous ball side, but just couldn't find the feet of anybody. But keep playing those balls. You'll find somebody. Like the idea.
Yeah, as that ball came in, Alyssa Tinsley, you could see, was charging toward it, and then she saw the Hutchison player get in the way, thought it was going to deflect one way. Just misread it. Again, she made the right run. Ball just went the other direction off the misplayed touch.
Oh, Natalie Howard on that. Could be dangerous if she puts in a tackle here.
She's got support in Alyssa Tinsley.
Let's take it. Just too heavy of a touch, but I like the idea. Putting on some big pressure here.
A lot of industry on that far side out of Natalie Howard. She's really working hard, trying to find things, create things. Again, I like what I'm starting to see more of the Saints is the runs off the ball, the things that start to open things up. Again, the first half they were a little more static. As the half went on, they started to open it up. But here in the second half, again, I'm sure Coach Alexis told them exactly what it was that she wanted to see a little bit different. And for me, they've definitely picked it up a notch the second half, found another gear. And, the score underscores where they are in that regard. They're up 1-0, but they do feel like they're
number 29, Eva Malero.
soon to find another. Is that how you're seeing it, Q?
Definitely agree with you. I mean, as these Saints continue to apply pressure, the Hutchison defense just keeps on breaking down. And, I mean, you can only do so much to stop these Saints. I mean, great talent all around the field and good depth in the subs, too. I'm really just liking what I'm seeing here, to be honest. Especially with these forwards playing well and this midfield playing well tonight. I mean, it's definitely going to create those scoring opportunities that we just love to see.
Dangerous high boot there. Fortunately, it looked like none of the girls caught it.
Lauren Sharping with another free kick. Plays to Caroline Oldham. Taylor Martin on that. Caroline Oldham. Olivia Moore probably going to try and drop that back. Touched out by a Sting player for a Saints throw. Laurel Allen will be on this. Laurel tries to put through. Carson Wells still on that. Ooh, goal kick. She got caught up in the physical mess right there and just couldn't find the speed to break out, get a touch before the ball ran out of bounds.
See, the Saints have shifted to that far side. I think they're going to see if they can't pinch it onto that side of the field and move it up there.
Allie Howard.
And
Trying to find Carson Wells. Carson Wells still on that. Hutchison take the ball to the field, tries to play the ball down the line. Stopped by Dallas Hawkins the first time. Allie Howard is on that. Not bad, not bad. Tries to cut back down the line though. Notice some physicality from Tinsley, but Hutchison will retain the ball. And a call there, but it appeared to be advantage. I could be wrong. I don't know. They would still play that call.
Yeah, my guess is it's just a bit of chippiness coming. I think I'd have to look back at the film, but I want to say as Alyssa Tinsley, ran up the field, she took a shot from one of the Hutchison players, and I think the referee, while the Saints still had the ball, was probably looking to just kind of calm it down.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I mean, I think he just saw her go down, wanted to show, hey, we're not going to take that kind of play. And that, a lot of physical contact right there, but won't be a call.
Laurel Allen is coming hard for it. She's wanting a little revenge on that one. That one for me, like I understand shoulder to shoulder, but you got to get the ball before you get the player.
A bit much. I mean, it looked like she took a step to the side and just gave her the shoulder instead of going for the ball. And, of course, a little contact here and there is always fine, but it looked a bit too much to me for there to not be a call.
Yeah, certainly so. But we'll see. I'm sure this Saints squad will adapt. They've got that little bit of an edge to them when they need it. And I
definitely
like to believe that they'll match the intensity of this Hutchison sting with.
And I will say, though, that no call could be beneficial to the Saints, as it'll give Laurel Allen a little bit of fuel to the fire, just push her even more, be more intense, because she's been putting in a good shift, and I think this will just push her even harder, make her want to work even harder to put some more good tackles in.
Agreed. She has played a nice game tonight.
Olivia Moore heads it up.
Carson.
Tinsley going to be on that, looks to switch the field. Finds Natalie Howard on the right side. Natalie Howard cuts back in. Oh, touchdown by the Sting for a Saints throw. Now, from what we've said, I mean, it does look like how you originally said they're so tight you could put a center circle on them. It looks like they're starting to open up, starting to switch the field, starting to create those dangerous wide ball cross-in opportunities, and I hope to see more of that as we go out the second half.
Agreed. And to be fair, most of the time that's happened, it's been as Hutchison's has been in possession, and this could be dangerous.
This could be very dangerous here, but Laurel Allen looking for her revenge.
Oh, terrific tackle.
Just as I said, it's just more fuel to the fire. She's going to put even more tackles in like that. A great tackle, but it looks like she's down. Hopefully just a minor cramp. Looks to be of the hamstring. I don't know, but
I think that's probably the calf. It would be my guess. If not that, she may have taken a knock to the outside of her right ankle, but absolutely just turned on the jets and took off after her. Terrific tackle, important tackle.
Definitely.
And I trust Mylan Carroll certainly, but you want to, as a keeper, you want to be able to count on your defenders to recover like that, and that was really excellent.
Definitely agree, and she's been doing that all night, putting in those tackles. I mean, putting her whole body on the line, as you can see right here.
End of the match for Briarcrest.
Hopefully,
number 2, Ashley Wood, number 40, Lucy Pierce.
Looks a little bit gimpy as she walks off the field, but hopefully we can see a quick turnaround from Laurel Allen, as she has been a very valuable outside back to us tonight, playing that fullback position.
Yeah, she's walking very gingerly on that right ankle. I'm guessing it is more of a knock than it is actually a cramp.
Yeah.
Trainer's over there giving her a look.
I'm hoping it's nothing major. I mean, she's obviously a very valuable and useful asset to this team, so I wish a fast recovery for her. It'll be a Sting corner kick here.
So a little bit different than what the Hutchison team employs. Saints are definitely more of a man-marking team. Everyone with a player. If you don't have a player, you've got players on both posts for those balls that might find their way in.
Guys out of there by Mylan Carroll. Good job coming out, picking the ball up. Ashley Wood on the break here. Ashley Wood. Let's see if she can find somebody. Cuts in. Tries to play Natalie Howard wide. Good ball. She could try to find Caroline Oldham.
Love the vision. And Ashley's coming on this back corner.
Good. Can you good dip. Oh. Honestly, wouldn't have been surprised if I saw a goal there. Just a little bit more left, and that could have dipped back post.
That was a good rush put on by the Saints. Again, once Milan received that ball, she played it out very quickly to Ashley Wood, and Ashley just went with the ball. Didn't wait, pushed it forward, had runners on the far side. Nice vision by her to find Natalie Howard on that far side.
Definitely agree. I mean, if I was in the Sting's position right now, I would start to be scared. The Saints are moving the ball well. They're getting physical, and they're just keep on driving that nail into the casket. Like, we're not gonna let you beat us. Like, this is our home field, and they're really showing that.
Into the match for Hutchison, number 23, Emily Nunn. Into the match for Briarcrest, number 11, Sophie Ham.
Sophie Ham will be taking Carson Wells out. Looks like she'll be playing that lone striker position up top.
I gotta say, Carson's been very bright in the work she's put in here tonight. I'm not sure if we'll see her again with about 20 minutes left in the game, but she's definitely put in a shift tonight and created opportunities. I expect more of the same from Sophie as well.
Definitely agree. I mean, both talented players playing hard. I wouldn't be surprised if I see a goal from Sophie or Natalie at that much. Tackle by Lauren Charping. Finds Ashley Wood.
Ashley Wood, just like before, carrying it out.
Ashley Wood on a break. Ashley Wood. Finds Alyssa Tinsley.
And, okay.
Do you know what the call was there?
Yeah, he called a push on, as Ashley Wood came through, she got a little bit of a nudge. Based on what looked like a little bit of chirping by Ashley back at the Sting player, I feel she probably felt that was the right call. They still had possession, but they weren't really dangerous. I'm fine with the call. Again, you got to kind of calm it down at times.
Definitely agree.
Oh, I like that ball out. I trust Natalie.
Howard takes it in. That'll be out for Saints corner.
As Natalie Howard queued that one up,
Briarcrest.
there were 4 Saints in the box and 2 more lurking on the edge. Again, though they have the early 1-0 lead in the second half, they are pushing for that second and third goal without question. And again, what we've seen after Ashley, replaced Laurel at that fullback position, she's gotten opportunities and dribbled it up through the midfield and found people out. Like what she's injected into that back corner.
Ooh, decent ball in. Could find Taylor. And the Sting take it up the field, but intercepted by Lauren Charping. Good. Switch across the field. Dallas Hawkins. Dallas Hawkins plays Lucy Pierce. Lucy Pierce takes that in. Still on that. Good by Lucy Pierce.
All right, the break could be on.
No.
Well read by Allie Howard.
Ashley Wood on that. Gonna try and take her. Good move.
Oh,
Still
and with the
that.
split.
A little bit of contact.
Oh, and find her again. There it is.
Ashley Wood.
Oh, my goodness.
Still on that. And a great move from Ashley Wood. She is looking dangerous tonight. Definitely on her A game.
Terrific stuff there. Played the 1-2. Was it with Caroline Oldham that played her?
I think it was Sophie Ham.
May have been. I think you're probably right. That was a terrific 1-2 ball after Ashley had split the defense. Continued to run. Nice little ball over top from Sophie.
Howard on that. Finds Hawkins. Lucy Pierce on that. Ball still in. Tries to find Charping, but just into the feet. Ooh, no, that hand was in a natural position. That's fine. Saints should be able to lock this down. Finds her in the middle. Tries to play the 1-2, but
I trust Allie to get there.
for sure. And cleared out with not too much effort by Alyssa Tinsley.
if the information we received was
for Hutchison, number 25, Kristen Nunn.
if the information that we received is correct, Boogie, from what I understand, we may have someone watching all the way across the pond in Japan. It's been a long time since I've been there, but glad to hear that we can make it on over there. I would guess that right now it's about 8 in the morning, so maybe a late start for whoever's watching over there, but I'm glad you could join us.
Yeah. Hawkins is on that. Just turning on those Jets. Good. Plays right outside of the roof. Charping tries to find Pierce.
Oh.
Pierce still on it down the line. A good move. Bit of physicality. Still taking that down the line. Got to get that off her foot earlier, though. Charping on that. Cleared out by Dallas Hawkins. Taylor Martin has the ball. Sting retained possession, but Dallas Hawkins on that. Plays it off the Sting player for what looks to be a Saints throw, and yeah.
Really liked what I saw there a second ago when Lucy Pierce had the ball played up to her. She just held the defender off, and then as the ball came to her, she just rolled to the outside with her shoulder, and the ball came up with her down the line. Good stuff. Oh, nice ball by...
Nice. Let's see if we can create something here. Natalie Howard might be on that. Oh, just not enough gas on it. But Lucy Pierce on that, trying to keep it in. Good effort. Tries to play Ashley Wood. Ashley Wood still on that. Natalie Howard, good thinking. Hold him on it. Takes a shot.
Oh my, come down.
Oh, just lean back. But, I mean, these Saints are starting to look lethal here. We're seeing really good ball movement. We're starting to create holes in this defense, starting to create shots. If I don't see a second goal, I think it's robbery.
I mean, I got to share your thoughts there, Quentin. I mean, they, forgive the borrowing of the typical characterization of a B, but these Saints are buzzing all around there. And is there more than one player wearing a number 2? Ashley Wood is everywhere. Like, I see her constantly on the ball. She is really putting in a shift right now.
I totally agree with you. Ashley Wood is having herself a night, and if she keeps playing the way she's playing, I could see her getting one as well.
Well, you called it at the top. We're probably not going to get all the way to 4, but, I mean, she's definitely been bright. Let's see if that...
Lucy Pierce on that, tries to take her up the line. With physicality, she's still on that, though. We'll try to play in. Oh, just couldn't hook around it to try and find Ashley Wood or Sophie Ham right out top of the 18, but...
She did a nice job holding her off there, though. I mean, the defender kept leaning on her, still got around her, got it ball back through the middle. Again, the keeper handled it, but still, balls in the box are always dangerous.
Hold them on that. That's clean. That's good.
Oh, and a nice ball out to Lucy Pierce.
Lucy Pierce cuts in. Good thinking here. Ashley Wood on that still. Oh. Howard on that. Howard's probably going to try and play Lucy Pierce here, yeah? Lucy Pierce looks into Sophie Ham. Just a bit too much on her right there for her to play one.
Allie Howard with a nice turn.
Using that pace to just beat a girl down the line. Sophie Ham on that. Oh.
Love the effort by Sophie Ham. When your striker's putting in that kind of a shift, you gotta love it.
Definitely.
I mean, tracking back, working hard. This team, I will say, works extremely hard across the pitch. They seldom take plays off. You see them working, you see them sacrifice, you see them going for goal. They're in it for the glory, there's no question. They are absolutely trying.
Definitely.
Love seeing it as a coach. Again, this second half for me has been night and day different from the first. The first half, they got better as the game went on. This second half, they've really put their foot down on it.
Definitely agree with you. I mean, they're just driving the nail in here. I mean, after that first half, I mean, it was really slow. I mean, to be fair, I really did not like what I was seeing, but definitely playing to how they can play now. And honestly, the way they're playing now, I could see them even raising the bar higher. But definitely good stuff all around in the second half. Starting to create opportunities. Got that goal. I mean, it's looking good.
Yep. You're right. The first half, it had moments of of brightness, and it kind of gave you that spark as to what we might be able to see here in the second half. But the second half has just been more consistent from end to end. Again, they've had a couple of moments where they kind of fell asleep a little bit. The Sting got behind them back there, but really they've been terrific the second half by comparison to the first, and it's more what we're used to seeing out of them, more consistent.
Oh, Ashley Wood tries to take in. Just had too many people on it right there. Sophie Ham keeps the ball in. That should be a Saints throw, yeah.
There's roughly about just under 12 minutes here to go in this second half and in the game. So we've got about 11:30 yet to go. See if the Saints team can continue to impose their will, control the ball in this offensive third, or at least in this end of the field.
Oh, Lucy Pierce. Oh! Magnificent save from the keeper, to be fair. I mean, good reaction. Lucy Pierce could have taken far post shot, but not much she could have done there. She had 2 defenders on her. I mean, definitely got to applaud the positioning right there as well, though, from Lucy. I mean, she had the opportunity. She gets another one of those looks, and I guarantee you she's not missing again.
Yeah, 100% agree. She was in the right spot.
Allie Howard should be able to take care of that. Allie Howard, a good tackle. Now, one of these things that makes Allie Howard so dangerous is just her pace. Like, she is a very fast and explosive player, so if you're getting in a one-on-one foot race with her, you're probably going to lose it.
Yeah, and if not that, her positional awareness and the way she uses her body. I mean, she's able to lean into players. She's able to get across players. She's physical. She's strong. You're really not going to take her off the ball too often. I mean, you're going to have to put in a good charge to kind of knock her off the ball. So, going back to that shot by Lucy Pierce, as you mentioned, she was in a terrific position, but that goalie made a terrific save. Lucy may be disappointed that didn't go in, understandably so, but nice turn by Charping to get it out. Saints need to sort it out.
Midfield. Dallas Hawkins, good tackle. Gonna play that back. Ashley Wood putting on pressure though. Ashley Wood still on that.
Sophie Ham working hard again. I like it.
Good effort from Sophie Ham. Caroline Oldham putting. Dirty play from Oldham. I mean, I like the physicality, but I don't know if that was necessary. I mean, we're just rounding 10 minutes left here, and we're being dominant. We don't want to give up any calls like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if it was totally dirty or just extra physical. I mean, I can see those two players pushing back and forth right now. You all probably can't see it on the video because it's focused on the ball, but behind the play, Caroline and that midfielder are definitely going at it. They were shoving each other. Again, this Hutchison team has definitely gotten more physical in the second half, in addition to trying to match the Saints' intensity level.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll keep an eye on that matchup with Caroline in the midfield and see if that becomes a little bit more of a talking point with this final 8.5 yet to go.
Definitely agree, but I mean, one thing I will say is, although there was a call, I mean, I think it's gonna put a little bit of fear into her opponent's head from Caroline Oldham. I mean, gonna make her a little bit scared. I mean, Caroline's showing physicality right there, and she's showing, look, you don't want to mess with me, or I will put it to you.
Yeah, she's not one to be trifled with. That's for sure.
Caroline Oldham on the ball.
Oh, and here comes the matchup we were talking about. For the moment, the Saints don't quite get the better of that one, but the ball is now in possession for the Saints. So, again, the matchup that we saw a little bit ago, that chippiness, we'll see if that continues. That's well called.
A little bit of a push in the back on Lucy Pierce, and that'll be a Saints free kick right here. Meet your microphone. No.
And we've got about 7.5 here to go. Sophie Ham standing up over the ball. Looks like Caroline Oldham is going off the field, and subbing in for her might be Carson Wells.
It does look to be Carson Wells. I mean, give a clap to Caroline Oldham. She put in a solid shift tonight in the midfield, giving good ideas, good physicality, good defensive plays, good passing. I mean, all around solid player tonight. I like what I've seen.
Absolutely. Looks like we have Sophie and Carson up top and Natalie dropping just a bit down into the midfield.
Definitely. I could see the Saints dropping into more defensive formation here if I was Coach Alexis. That's what I would do. I mean, we're up 1-0, and obviously you want to get another goal, but you also don't want to concede a goal here in these dying minutes and, you know, come out with the draw because they're definitely not deserving of that. These Lady Saints deserve a win tonight.
Yeah.
The 1-1 scoreline would not reflect that.
No, I agree with you. Although, as we've said, out of all the sports out there, soccer is the one that gets it wrong the most. So let's hope that that's not the case tonight. Yeah. I mean, bit of a hard tackle there. Problem was, the defender won the first tackle, and Natalie started going down, and then the other defender came, or excuse me, the other player for Hutchison came and gave her a little extra nudge. So, looks like Allie Howard may have gotten stepped on. The way she's gingerly walking about. Oh, she's definitely hurt. She's down. I think they're going to call for a sub. I'm not sure exactly what happened to her, Lacey. I think she's. I'm not sure if she's got a cramp.
Definitely looks to be. I mean, I'm hoping just a cramp, but the way she's moving around down there, I don't know.
Yeah,
it looks like it could be more than that, and that's definitely not what we want. We don't want to have an injury-ridden Stains team coming into this postseason soon.
Yeah, I mean the way they're looking at her and the way she's reacting, it does appear that it's some sort of a cramp. Again, they're stretching her out. She's clearly in pain. I mean, it's one of those nights where it's not that hot, but it's hot enough, and it's humid enough that.
Oh, and it looks like we'll be seeing Laura Allen return to the game here.
Oh, and that's a tough ask. Laurel Allen, you can see, is still a little hobbled. You can see her kind of limping a little bit onto the field. We see Allie Howard going off. Again, it's
glad to see Laurel return here. Know that it's nothing too major.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's not too hesitant here going into those tackles. Hopefully we see the same Laurel we saw before that apparent cramp. I would seem, considering she's returned to the game.
She's kind of looking at the stands as she kind of hobbles along. Gave a little bit of a grin. So my guess is she's fine in general. She may be a little sore. I mean, as someone who's had a calf cramp, they're just miserable, and they kind of linger for a while there as if something happened in the middle of your calf. Just a burning sensation. You can't quite get rid of it. But my guess is the way that these girls lock in and focus, and Laurel's absolutely one of the ones that will do that. Once she gets running again, she'll probably be just fine. At least that's what we hope, as you said. And with about 6 minutes to go, the ball is back in play.
Ashley Wood tries to take it in. Tackled by Sting. Sting on the ball now.
Uh-oh.
Natalie Howard trying to put in a recovery run. Hawkins should be able to get to that with not too much effort. Hawkins tries to find Wells through. Ball will stay in bounds, but it looks like the Hutchison Sting will get the interception. Oh, but a tackle from Natalie Howard. Natalie Howard tries to play outside. Plays Carson.
And Carson's around that corner.
Keep it in.
Can she?
Oh, just too much on it, but definitely trying to create one last opportunity here. Trying to get that 2-goal lead and really just, foot on the gas still.
Yeah. Clearly they're trying to put it to bed, but, we've got 5 minutes to melt off the clock here. A 1-0 lead is just as good as a 2-0 lead, so, or I should say a 1-0 win is as good as a 2-0 win in the overall standings, etc. So they're here to kind of make it happen however they do.
Definitely.
Carson's calling for it. She definitely wants to see if Dallas can find her.
Tinsley could check in here for a short throw. It would be a corner for the Saints. Now, on that last throw, I would have liked to honestly see maybe Tinsley check in and try and open up the midfield because she didn't have anyone on her. And it looks like the Sting are playing all but one inside the box right now. So she definitely would have had time to look at her options and play the ball in.
True, true. I say from that position, it's possible that Coach Hines wants to just see her, Dallas play it in deep. With that throw that she's got, she can get it all the way into the box and put it in a dangerous spot. So it's possible that that's coming from the coach and less from the player. But you're exactly right. As we sit up here in the catbird seat up on the scaffolding, we can see a lot.
Oh, not bad from Howard. Howard tries to find it. Oh, just couldn't find a corner, but I mean, these Saints just keep on creating more and more chances, and great movement from Ashley Wood and Natalie Howard, club teammates, so they definitely have that chemistry to find each other.
Laurel Allen in defense. We're getting a chance to see what...
Oh, dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Mylan Carroll should be on that.
Atta girl.
Good from Mylan Carroll.
Respect that.
I mean, with just about 3.5 minutes here, that was necessary for her to come out because that would have been a dangerous one-on-one with the keeper right there.
Yeah, the thing I liked is, she went at it hard, but she also went at it in a way that protected her body and, made sure to, secure the ball, do everything right. She played that ball exactly right, as you said, Quinn. But, just a moment ago, as we talked about with Natalie Howard as well as Ashley Wood, I mean, those are two names we haven't called tonight, right? I mean, it seems as though, as I said, there's 2 or 3 Ashley Woods running around on the field as much as we've called her name this afternoon, especially in the second half.
Re-entering the match for Briarcrest, number 17, Allie Howard.
And Allie Howard coming back in. Hopefully just going to finish out this game. Glad we could get Laurel Allen back in, get her some more action on the field, and it's good to see her up and moving.
Yeah, my guess is that Laurel is still hobbled just enough, and, once Allie Howard was able to go over there and stretch it out, she kind of recovered a little bit. Coming back on the field, she looked a little bit different, but very brave for Laurel Allen to answer the call. Team needed her. She came in, put in a shift, after she'd already been hurt earlier.
Going to be on that ball. Ooh. Allie Howard's still on that. Allie Howard could find something.
Oh, she's looking for Lucy.
Lucy Pierce. Oh. Tried to take a shot there, but just couldn't get enough around it with the defender on her. It's a hard angle from there, so definitely a good run, though. Hopefully next time she can find some runners in the box, play that in. And Natalie Howard will be on that. Natalie Howard.
Oh, I like that ball.
Tries to play Carson Wells. Carson Wells, maybe? Tries to get a bit physical to try and get the ball, but, just couldn't get to it.
Got to credit these Saints. They have been entertaining the second half again. They could have sat back after they got that 1-0 lead, just tried to milk it from there, but they've tried to find another goal for sure. They've pushed forward, worked hard. Again, players have sacrificed themselves. Laurel Allen goes off hurt. Then Allie Howard goes off, so Laurel comes back in to kind of cover for her for a little bit, gives her enough time to recover. Like what I see, the grit out of the Saints tonight. Again, we're not going to see the 4 goals we would have loved to have seen up front, but the grit they've shown in this game so far with 1.5 minutes yet to go has been really terrific for me.
Looks like we'll have Taylor Martin taking this free kick. Dallas Hawkins gets to it, tries to take one. Oh.
Not a bad idea. Like we said before, with all those Saints players buzzing around the goal, it's worth it to take one of those longer outside shots, see if you can't get a deflection, a ricochet.
1 minute remaining.
Oh, this is dangerous. This is real dangerous. Lauren Charping still on that, though.
That a girl.
Ooh, looks like a deflection off of Lauren Charping for Sting throw. Just gotta hold these girls for 30 more seconds. Great effort from Lauren Charping to get back on that, even though it is a Sting throw.
And away by Allie Howard. Oh, and Sophie Ham wants to get involved. That a girl.
And that'll be a big 1-0 win tonight from the Saints. Really pleased with what I've seen.
Very gritty effort by them. Again, the second half, definitely they found another gear. They looked terrific in the second half. As we said, this result is no less than they deserve. They definitely were the better side, and love to see it. And what a terrific goal that was by Alyssa Tinsley. You know, again, created by the effort all the way across the pitch, everyone working hard. There's another game on Thursday night, and then we will see you again. And we were going to be missing that one between Boogie and I. We've got a night off, but we will see you next week for senior night. Have a good night.
All right, I'm done.